Hello again, everybody. I'm Josh Bean from AL.com. I'm joined by Jeff Sintel. We're here to talk about the opening day of the state basketball tournament in Birmingham. Jeff, first day we'll have 1A and 2A, small schools in the state. What strikes your fancy from this first day of action?
Well, first of all, it's going to be historic. I mean, we've never had a Monday session with so full with all these games, and it's a 1A and 2A spotlight. You got a lot of these small rural areas that have really never been used to the BJC, and they're not going to know what to do with the BJCC crowd, the Legacy Arena crowd, and all those reporters. One game interests me the most. That's the nightcap. That's Elba versus Vincent. The local angle for Birmingham is Vincent's. You know, they made it through a lot of adversity. They have a 6'8" big man named Elton Datcher. He's a junior with a UAB offer. Hurt his knee in Christmas time, and everybody wondered how they would endure. And I talked to a coach last week and said if Vincent still had their big man on the floor, they could go ahead and order the rings. So I like a story like that about a team that makes do without their best part.
Yeah, and they're going to play an Elba team, Jeff, that won the state championship last year. They play very much in control, a slow down, methodical pace. It'll be interesting to see how the tempo in that night game makes a big difference. You know, we do have some small teams. The girls, Jeff, Brantley, you know, we know about Wesley Person, we know about Chuck Person, we know about all those Brantley guys. They won the last two 1A girls championships. They're back again this year.
And they're facing a Spring Garden team I really like a lot. You know, their coach is one of those savvy old veteran old goats. And I mean that in the nicest way possible. But, you know, if you're looking for a girls team on that first day to kind of rally around or just maybe show off to your daughter how you should play the game, I would look to those Spring Garden girls.
Yeah, and you know, folks can. One of the most fun things is Ashley Kilcrease. He's always wearing those pastels. Let's see if he breaks out some interesting wardrobe stuff for that Brantley girls game. Another really interesting one to me is A.L. Johnson, school that we almost never hear anything about. Tiny school from the Black Belt. Their boys are here. Only played 18 games so far.
Yeah, but they're going to meet up with a Sacred Heart team that's out of Anniston, and that's one of those emerging private schools. And my gosh, they've got a 6'2" sophomore point guard who looks like he's already 19 years old, very mature player. And then they got a 6'5" freshman post player who's a double-doubles machine. And you know, lots of people think that Sacred Heart might be the favorite in Class 1A.
Yeah. So we'll see what happens on this opening day. As Jeff said, it's the first time the state tournament where we have Monday action. You can follow all of our covers Monday and throughout the tournament at AL.com or AL.com/highschool. Thanks for watching.